The Taste Master Junior is brought to you by Clover, made with love for the ones you love. Last week on the Taste Master Junior, in the final team challenge, our young chefs learned how to make their own sausages from scratch. The competition was sizzling, and in the end, the blue aprons came out on top and the scoreboard was finalized. Now, the contestants embark on a journey to the Cape Winelands where their next guest judge and masterclass awaits.
It's a new day, and today I'm so excited to be out of the studio, and I'm excited to see what challenge we'll have today.
I'm so excited to be here in Paarl. The mountains are amazing, the nice green grass and everything is beautiful here.
I'm seeing horses, I'm seeing trees, and I'm seeing mountains. It feels so good to be out of the Taste Master kitchen.
I walk into the kitchen, guess who I see? Gabby. I follow Gabby on each and every social I can get her. I've been dying to meet her. Thank you, Taste Master.
This week's guest judge is passionate about family and tradition. Chef and food creative, Gabriella Esposito has spent her whole life in hospitality, having grown up in one of Cape Town's most iconic delis.
I work at Giovanni's Steady World in Greenpoint, and I am one of the chefs here. I'm a food creative. What drew me into the world of food is my father is Giovanni, that started Giovanni's Steady World 36 years ago. He recently sold the business, but I'm still staying on with this amazing team of people, and I've grown up with half the women and men in the shop. It's been absolutely amazing. My food philosophy is simple. I love to create beautiful, beautiful recipes that bring people together. That's all about simple, local produce. Seasonal is always very important. And it's just about celebrating the food that we get in abundance in this country. So for the Taste Master Junior contestants, I really want to convey to them, don't overcomplicate things, and just to convey to them that you can use something really simple and make it absolutely gorgeous. Welcome to Paarl.
Thank you.
And you know that this area is really known for its grapes and its beautiful fresh fruit. Ooh. So on the note of fruit, we're making jam. That's what we're doing today.
I haven't made jam before, but I'm excited that I'm learning in this masterclass.
What is beautiful about today's jam is that we're using the Hewlett's caster sugar. And the reason why I love using that is because the crystal's already fine, so it breaks down very quickly. When it comes to jam, slow cook takes 5 hours, this takes 15 minutes. So today we've decided to use apples. It's easier to find, so at least, it gives you some inspiration.
I see Gabby using seasonal fruits like apples, and I'm thinking maybe I could also get some apples from Food Lovers Market for my dish today.
We've got our pot. There is a cup of water in here, keeping it very simple. We've got about 4 apples in here, and then we're gonna allow this to cook for probably about 5 minutes. And then we're gonna be using, in terms of our Hewlett's caster sugar, we're gonna be using 1.5 cups. And the other ingredient that I thought just to use something a little bit different is fresh thyme. Like, I really enjoy adding herbs to actually things that are naturally sweet, super homemade as well, which we like. Okay, so we've got 1 lemon. Do you wanna do the honors? You're gonna zest it over this pot for me, please. So obviously with the lemon, you wanna get all that beautiful yellow, but just don't get too much of the pith because it just becomes quite bitter. There we go. Now, obviously for the most important part, we're gonna be grabbing our Hewlett's caster sugar. We're gonna be putting 1.5 cups in. As we add the sugar, I'm gonna give it a little bit of a stir, allow it to boil for about 2 to 3 minutes, then we wanna reduce it. Okay, so now we're gonna be adding our beautiful lemons that we have already zested. And we got these, actually, they're gorgeous. So we got them from Food Lovers, and what's actually very nice about them, don't have too many pips, because I just like to hand squeeze. I just find it a little bit easier. Also, a pro tip for if you find that your lemons are a little bit harder, roll them. You just actually give them a nice little roll on your table, and it releases the juices quite beautifully.
When Gabby is making this apple jam, the air fills with smell of fresh apples and lemon. It's just so good.
So I've got our beautiful fresh thyme here. I'm gonna use about 4 to 5 sprigs of it, just so you know. Another tip about herbs is your stalk will have the most flavor. So I'm gonna put that in there. This is looking good. Stir that in slowly.
I honestly thought it takes a really long time to make jam, but seeing Chef Gabby make it, it's quite easy.
Okay, so I'm looking very happy. Listen to me. I'm feeling happy about how this jam is coming out. While it's still hot, you can actually add it to your jar. The next recipe we're going to be putting together is a compot. What is great about this recipe, it's not as long as a jam. It's only about 5 minutes. All we're going to do, we've got our pot we've got here. We've got our water. I've got about a quarter cup. I'm using about 300 grams of mixed berries, which you can get in the frozen section, which is excellent of fruit lovers because you don't have to worry about it being seasonal. And we've got our normal white sugar. This is perfect because it dissolves also very nice and quickly, and it's on the stove for not too long. There we go. Got our pot on. It's going to be on a high heat. High heat, 5 minutes. Nice and easy. And then all we're going to be using is a quarter cup of our Hewlett's white sugar. We're adding a little bit more, just for a little bit more sweetness, because a little bit of sweetness goes a long way. We've got our berries in the pot, cooking it down. This is gonna go for about 5 minutes. I want it to go to the boil, so it's on its high heat. And literally, I'm gonna allow it to cook. 5 minutes, happiness. And then the difference, the jam, we had put into a jar and we had sealed it immediately. With this, you want this to cool down completely. Otherwise, it's gonna become too jammy. It's science. It's the heat. And go with it.
I've made a strawberry compote, but I really didn't know that you could make a compote with frozen berries.
So can you see, you've got your syrup that's looking really nice here.
Could you use that syrup like in a cake or like on top of ice cream or something?
Now we're talking. There's so much you can do with it. This is the nice thing. And it adds that beautiful pop of color, especially if you've got ice cream's a very good example. I am quite happy with this because even though I'm going to turn the stove off, it's still going to cook because it's hot and we need to cool down. This is done. You're going to cool this down completely before you're going to put it in your sterilized jar. And then this one is ready to go.
I love to eat berry compote on yogurt with muesli, and it's just so good, adding an extra bit of flavor.
So as you can see, we've got all of our beautiful things we've made here today. We've got our apple and thyme jam, and we've got our compot, which I've served with a beautiful Food Lovers granola, the Clover Authenticos yogurt. It's a beautiful Greek-style yogurt, nice and thick and creamy. And I paired this with our Clover whipped cream. I was going to use pouring cream, but I thought you guys would prefer the whipped cream. So now it's time to taste.
Chef Gabby's jam is very, very sweet, very luxurious, and I loved it. Die scones were super lekker saam met die appelkonfyt. Die Clover whipped cream, dit maak dit nog beter.
I'm trying the scone. The jam has got a nice chunky flavor and it's just brilliant. I loved it.
Each and every berry that's there, you can taste it. It's really nice.
Thank you for such a wonderful time. I hope you guys all enjoyed it and learned something new about using all your different ingredients. To the 6 of you on your aprons, I will see you at the Elimination Challenge. And to the rest of you, you must enjoy your time off.
Thank you.
Inspired by Gabby's masterclass and the beautiful wineland scenery, our bottom 6 head back to the Taste Master kitchen to take on the first elimination challenge in the competition.
That masterclass was super inspirational and super educational. I'm really ready for this elimination challenge today.
It's not fun being in the bottom 6, seeing other people enjoying life, you know, not stressing about the elimination to come.
Seasoning and balance has been a hiccup in the previous challenges, but today I'm going to focus on my balance on the sweet and savory.
Being in the first elimination round isn't something I would have wanted, so I'm really nervous, but at the same time, I feel like I got it.
My drop to last position is very deflating, but I'll always go back to the top.
I'm in the bottom 6 and I'm not feeling too good about it, but my strategy for today is to do my best.
Hi! Welcome back to the Taste Master kitchen.
Today is the very first elimination challenge of the season. Now, that comes with a lot of pressure because it's not just an ordinary elimination, because today we lose 2 of you. It's a double elimination.
What?
Yikes.
I just hope it's not me.
What do you mean there's only going to be 4 of us left out of 6? That's insane.
As we enter this elimination challenge, I want to remind you what you're fighting for. The winner of Season 2's Taste Master Junior will earn themselves 200,000 Rand, courtesy of Capitec, the ultimate ingredient to turn your passion into something even bigger.
Whoa, that's a lot of money.
I want that prize money.
I feel like every day I'm getting closer to that 200,000 rand.
Capitek, I'm coming for you.
Senolo, have you given it any thought? What would you do with 200,000 rand?
With 200,000 rand, I would further my education in actuarial science, as well as upgrade my kitchen utensils and other equipments.
An actuary?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Let's welcome into the Tastemaster Junior kitchen the wonderful Gabriella Esposito, who gave you your masterclass. Gabby! Nice to see you all. I didn't know you. That's all right. Gab, how are you? Long time. I know, right? Gabby, anything specific you want to say to them before we tell them exactly what their challenge is?
Take your inspiration from earlier. If it feels right, you know it's right, and keep tasting. Because that is what you know is going to be progressing with your flavors.
Taking what you've learned in today's masterclass, we want you to create a preserve of your very own. It can be a jam, it can be a compot, it can be a chutney, any type of preserve, but it needs to be heroed in a dish. We're looking for puddings, sweet treats, even breakfasts. We're not looking for main courses or savory dishes.
The Tastemaster Junior kitchen is filled with amazing pantry ingredients. Clover is stocked to the brim. And the Food Lovers Market pantry also has an array of ingredients for you to use. You will have 90 minutes for this challenge, okay? Use your time wisely. Gabby, you gonna set them off?
Your time starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's get jamming.
Woo! I like that. You even threw in a jam yourself.
Up next, the kitchen is jam-packed with pressure as the contestants take on the Preserve Challenge. Create your own unique dessert or breakfast featuring a homemade preserve inspired by this week's theme, and you could win a KitchenAid utensil set worth 4,000 rand, a 1,500 rand voucher from Food Lovers Market, plus Clover and Today product hampers. Shop the ingredients at Food Lovers Market and make sure to include a Clover product and to keep your till slip for entry. Share a photo of your creation on the competition post on the Tastemaster SA's Facebook or X pages, or you could share it to Instagram or TikTok and tag at Tastemaster Junior. Remember to use hashtag Clover Made with Love, hashtag Food Lovers Market, and hashtag the Tastemaster Junior. T's and C's apply. Whatever your jam, crush it with 100% goodness. Clover Made with Love.
The pressure is high in the kitchen today, and I think everyone is just going to do their best. Today I'm making a custard cup with a berry compote. I've decided to use the berry compote because I think it gives a lot of flavors and you can mix with it how you like.
It's a double elimination and I'm feeling nonchalant because I've made jams quite a few times and I know this is going to be easy. I'm making the scones and jam because it is one of the things I eat at home. It's a very big tradition in our house to have scones on Easter. The jam that I'm making today is going to go so well with the scones my dad and I always make, and this one is going to you, Dad.
I am making a pancake cake. You know your regular cake, right? I'm gonna replace it with pancakes and add my compote inside there and decorate it nicely at the end. I'm focusing more on my pancakes because I need them to cook properly to have a good crust. Then I'll get started on the other components.
I am making a Blitzton. It's a Jewish dessert. It is a crepe stuffed with cream cheese and cottage cheese, as well as a compote on top. This recipe is very close to me because I've been having it almost every year for the past 10 years, actually. Mommy, I know this is your recipe, but I just had to elevate it just a little. I'm using mixed berries from Food Lovers Market. It's going to make a delicious compote. I love having the Food Lovers pantry in the kitchen. It's so convenient for us.
As the clock starts, my strategy is to first get my pancakes done because I know that's going to take the longest. My pancake recipe is really good, so I'm very confident in it. 2 other contestants are making pancakes, and honestly, I'm not threatened by their pancake recipe because I make pancakes all the time. Like, it's literally ingrained in my blood, so good luck to them. Me and my dad have a very close relationship. I don't really help him cook a lot in the kitchen, but I do enjoy watching him and eating his food.
We do cook together sometimes in the kitchen. I'm a strict cook, so I like being in the kitchen myself, but from time to time Sarah does get involved.
Whenever I do get time to cook with my dad, I do take the opportunity.
To have your preteen step up and go and do a show like Taste Master Junior. I know it can be scary, but very proud moment as a dad.
When I'm not in the kitchen baking or cooking, I really enjoy doing art such as drawing or painting. I don't really like to have a plan before I start painting. I usually just paint and see how that goes.
What I love about Sarah's baking is her oats, muesli and cinnamon cookies. She has to make me these cookies every week because I'm the one that finishes the batch every week. I'm really proud of Sarah entering the Taste Master Junior competition. She loves creating her own dishes and baking in the kitchen, so I think she's really going to do well in the competition.
I entered the Taste Master Junior because I want to have fun and I want to learn new things in the kitchen. I think if I won the Taste Master Junior, it would be really big for me and my family, not just because we get the Caputech prize, but also because I get the title of Taste Master Junior.
I'm so happy to have these basic betties around me making pancakes, and I'm making something unique, something fresh, something new. Today I'm going to be making a light, moist Swiss roll with raspberry jam, whipped cream and homemade custard. I'm going to use Hewlett's granulated white sugar because the granules are fine, so it dissolves quickly, which is exactly what I need under the time constraints that I have right now. I'm going to come back for you. I'm coming back for you, baby.
I'm going to be using Clover moldable butter inside my crepe today because with that extra bit of salt is just going to make sure my crepes pair perfectly with all my other filaments.
I'm going to make a candied berries. So it's going to be like strawberries, blackberries, and everything like that.
Hello, Kimberly.
Hello.
Quick updates on what you're making for us today.
I am making a fruit scone with a strawberry and lime and cinnamon jam.
Oh, I love the idea of the lime.
With a fruit salad.
With a fruit salad?
Yes.
Overdose on the fruit? Okay, and what type of fruit is going in your scone?
The Food Lovers dried fruit mix.
Very clever.
Okay.
This is supposed to be a bit more hard.
Zola?
Hi.
Hi, I see you speaking life into that batter.
I'm making a Swiss roll thingy with a yogurt thingy.
I can see that mix is looking very nice and aerated, eh?
Yeah.
Nice and light.
So you're comfortable with the Swiss roll? Obviously you're planning to stay. No? Okay, cool. So bold effort. We're going to have to bake a cake, obviously, and then cool down and then still make the Swiss roll.
Yep. Shout for me when you start rolling that Swiss roll.
Hell
I'm going to watch you. I'm going to watch you while you're doing it.
Stress me out.
How's it, Matthew?
It's good.
How are you feeling today?
Feeling a little bit of mixed emotions, but I'm excited for this challenge.
What is the mixed emotions? Do you think there's a chance that you might be going home today?
There is a possibility, but I'm positive and I'm hoping that I don't go.
And you're using cardamom?
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice different flavor.
I added it to my custard.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's going to go beautifully with your compot as well, hey? That's a nice flavor.
Oh, there's so many bubbles.
Everyone, just so you know, 30 minutes down, 1 hour to go.
Okay, guys, good luck, good luck.
So I get started on my compot and I'm just throwing some Food Lovers mixed berries into that. It's perfect for the situation. And I'm also throwing in some Hewlett's caster sugar because it dissolves perfectly and so quick, which is definitely what I need with the time running out.
How's it going?
It's going good so far.
Gorgeous. Those nice thick pancakes.
Yeah, It looks great. I almost thought it was an English muffin. It looks beautiful.
Thank
Ooh,
you.
That's it.
Oops.
Oh, take your time, get it right.
Okay.
Get it right.
There we go.
Nice.
So you're going to do layers of berries? You're just going to do them on top?
I'm going to do the berries on top and then the compot inside.
Oh, stunning. Okay.
I forgot it was plastic.
Yo, I'm getting nard. This thing is not flipping. I'm just realizing now that my flour is lumpy. I don't know what to do. I think I need to remake this batter.
Next up, the situation gets sticky as time catches up with the contestants. Will they get done in time? Quick dissolving crystals for instant sweetness. A little Hewlett sweetness goes a long way.
What makes Capitec Pay better?
Capitec Pay is really easy to use. I don't need the whole number of the card. All I need is a cell phone number and the app. Bank on better.
It's like a caramel syrup, strawberry syrup, caramel. My jam is burning. This was supposed to be a strawberry jam, but it flopped, so I'm turning it into a caramel. I'm gonna make another jam later. My strategy is to restart the jam completely.
Isaiah?
Hello.
What spicy dish are you creating for us
No
today?
spicy dish today.
No spicy dish?
But I am creating a crepe. It's also called a blitzen. A blitzen.
I'm not familiar. Do you know that?
It's a crepe and it's stuffed with like a filling of cottage cheese and cream cheese. And then it has a compot on top.
That sounds amazing.
And compot that you're using or that you're making today?
It's in a pot actually, just cooling over.
What
it's
is
a
it?
mixed berry with a mint.
Mixed berry and mint.
Oh, with mint. Beautiful. Okay. Gorgeous.
Me and my love for risk-taking against the world.
In my jam today, I'm using the mixed berries from Food Lovers and Clover Crush in my jam. The Clover Crush was a last-minute idea, but I think it will work to elevate the flavor, and I think it's going to work really nice in this dish.
Contestants, listen up. You have 30 minutes left of this challenge. 30 minutes.
I'm starting to get a little bit nervous, but I will make it.
Matthew,
Zola.
how are things going?
It's doing good.
Still whispering?
Not really.
So you're making the crust for your tartlets?
Yes.
Okay, are you sure they're gonna come out in one piece? My suggestion would be to take some baking paper strips and put them at the bottom
Yes.
and then put your crumb, because whatever happens, you can lift it out.
Thank you. We're an hour into our cook and I looked over at the POS station and I saw he haven't even made his preserve yet.
I haven't started my compote because it doesn't take a lot of time. So I can do it when there's 30 seconds left. I'm joking.
Tonolo, do you have a cup?
Bro, I don't have anything.
Cup.
I don't have any. I'm using everything.
Tonolo.
Yeah, I'm using everything. Yeah.
Hello. Sarah, darling.
Hello.
Okay, strawberries going into your syrup there.
I'm making almost like a tanghulu or glaze.
Oh, so it's going to be like a crunchy coating on the strawberries. Oh, very on trend, Sarah. We love to see that.
I am using Clover cream to make my whipped cream because it's just going to give me this yummy and airy texture to pair nicely with my dish.
Kimberly, oh, your rock buns / scones, they look festive.
They do.
Happy with those?
I'm very happy with them.
Okay, what's happening in the pot?
I burnt my first strawberry jam, so I had to start it over again.
Oh, what happened? You just forgot about it?
Yes,
Okay.
I did forget about it.
Taking it all in your stride, Kimberly, hey?
I am.
Okay, having a good time cooking today?
Very good time.
Good, okay, I'll leave you to that.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
We're in our last 20 minutes and I just started making my compot. I'm still feeling chill about it because it doesn't take time to make. I just had to add the Hewlett sugar and the Hewlett syrup and I'll be done.
Oh, something rang for you.
Cooling time.
Okay, cooling time. Okay, give that sponge some attention. I'll leave you on that note. Good luck.
Thank you.
I took out my biscuit crust and I see that it's falling apart and I remember that I forgot to use the baking paper. So now I'm just gonna start from the top and make it over again.
I made a new jam and it is a big success this time round. I changed my mind. I'm not going to be using the caramel because it is a little bit too burnt for what I wanted to use it for. I just have to take my scones out of the oven and cut them in half and butter them. And then I'm ready to plate. Finally, they're a bit better.
Sawubona Piwe.
Hello.
How are we?
We are fine. I'm making a pancake cake.
A pancake cake. Okay, so the thicker pancakes, not like the thin pancakes. You're doing robust, fat pancakes.
Yes.
Okay, and pancakes, nyawenze kaya, is it something that you guys do as a family?
I do them alone. I do them alone.
A lone ranger.
Yes.
Okay, so then cooking alone today must be wonderful for you.
I'm feeling very relaxed. As you can see, I'm not rushing. As long as I don't look at the time, I won't panic.
Then how are you going to know if you're running out of time or not?
I am going to sense it.
You're going to sense it?
Yes.
Piwe has taken this elimination challenge really chilled. It's either he has a really good strategy or he wants to go home.
Isaiah, that is a good-looking crepe. Is that the first one?
Yes. No, not the first one.
Oh, okay.
No, the first proper one.
Proper one. Happy with the batter now? You're going to go flip away?
Yes.
Are your other components, are they done?
Yes, everything's in the fridge.
Crepes? You make them often at home?
No, it's my first time actually.
Oh, okay. It's the moment. Happy?
Not bad, yes. I just have to... Second one, not bad. I have a lot.
Oh, he's giving you the thumbs down for your pancake. Oh.
Wow, okay.
Oh, how dare he?
Mean, copy. You
How
don't
dare he?
better.
Oh,
You're gonna go to jail.
So a bit of friendly competition here?
I wouldn't say friendly, but competition, definitely.
Okay.
But yes.
Contestants, you only have 10 minutes to complete this dish. Let's finish up strong, guys. Come on.
I have 10 minutes left, which is like an hour for me. So I'm really confident about that. I overworked my cream and it turned into butter, but luckily our Clover fridge was stacked. So I went over and grabbed the Clover UHT whipped cream because Clover always saves the day.
I'm gonna have to start assembling it now. I do think I'm still good for time. Just have to move with speed, determination. Hopefully it tastes good because I don't taste nothing.
It's the last 5 minutes. I'm quickly whipping up my cream, putting in some Hewlett's caster sugar, of course, and just making sure that it's sweet enough. I think even though it's very messy, I think it represents me as a person very well. I'm very happy with it.
The last 5 minutes, my jam is still cooking, but I have a good feeling about it, and I am going to make it. I'm going to finish my dish.
Rolling my Swiss roll cake and it's sticking to the parchment. And I'm stressing, but I'm trying to keep a calm face because I cannot let this get me down.
So I look over at Tanola's cake and for a Swiss roll, it's really huge. I've never seen a Swiss roll that big and a bit cracky, I might add.
Please don't break, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break, and you broke.
Plate now. Plate quickly. The whipped cream is doing something else. I don't know what it's doing. Just combine the things and plate and make it look beautiful.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop cooking, everybody. Time's up. Woo!
Wow. I'm not 100% happy with the presentation, but I know the flavors are there.
First elimination challenge went very well, apart from the fact that I had to remake my strawberry jam.
I think I did really well with my dish and I'm scared but nervous to see the results, but overall I'm confident.
I'm feeling I am going home, but we'll see.
I am feeling very good and I'm feeling very excited. I'm mostly proud of the pancakes.
A Next, with a double elimination on the table, the pressure is on as our young chefs present their dishes. You could win 5,000 Rand with the Tastemaster SA and Capitec. We want to know, whose homemade preserve would you love to taste? To enter, reply with your answer on the competition post on the Tastemaster SA's Facebook, X or Instagram accounts. Make sure you include #BankOnBetter and #the Tastemaster Junior in your entry. T's and C's apply and can be found on thetastemaster.co.za. Sticky, sweet and full of nostalgia, we've got all the jammy joy you need. Food Lovers Market, real food made with love.
I'm walking up to the judges' table and I'm so excited to being judged as an individual. Just the feedback of the judges and the judges only.
Hi, Tanolo.
Hi.
You're gigging already, so I assume that you're really happy with your bake?
Yes.
Okay, talk us through the flavors.
I made a light and fluffy Swiss roll cake that has a raspberry jam and yogurt cream filling.
On site, it's not the prettiest looking. It feels a bit unfinished. Maybe if you dusted it off with a bit of icing sugar just to finish it. But you said fluffy, and I do see that the sponge is looking aerated. I guess we have to taste and see if the filling all works.
I'm so excited to not have the other contestants' eyes on me and just hear the feedback from the judges. It's such a blessing.
So Nolo, I would almost limit the critique to the aesthetic appeal. Is that a light and fluffy sponge? Absolutely. Very good eating experience.
Sponge is beautiful. I love the balance of the yogurt and the cream. It sings. So overall, it's beautiful. Very happy, so well done.
Danilo, in terms of flavor, sensational. I think that the balance is here, enough acidity, enough sweetness. What failed you here is the finishing. But those are such minor things because the taste of this is sensational. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't feel like I'm going to be going home today.
Walking up to the judges, I'm feeling nervous to being judged alone, but I'm also glad, so it's a little bit of mixed emotions. I don't know what to expect from them.
So Matthew, tell us about the actual dish that you made today.
The dish that I made is a custard with coconut biscuit crumbs with a berry compote with lemon and mint in the compote, and then I also added cinnamon with cardamom in the custard.
Okay, fantastic. Let's give it a taste. What I feel is that at this stage, and especially to maintain in the Tastemaster competition, is that we need to step it up a little bit. I think the flavor combinations that you used for your compot was a little bit subtle. You know, not jumping off the plate, making a statement. Your custard is lovely, it's got a great texture, but also quite subtle.
I was so excited when you said you were using cardamom and things like cinnamon. Like, that's beautiful. And the custard, the texture is gorgeous. But I was looking forward to just having that more flavor of what you were cooking with. All in all, I would just have elevated the flavor a little bit more because I think your base idea was perfect.
I think that the concept of the dish is really great. Just a little gutsier with the flavors going forward. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you, Matthew.
I'm not happy about the feedback that I got from the judges, but I'm just hoping that I don't go home.
Walking up to the judges, I'm feeling very nervous because it's my first time being judged alone.
How did that cook go for you?
It went well. I was pretty chill.
And you happy with your presentation and how your flavors have come out?
Yes, I'm very happy with my presentation.
Apuya, please tell us about the flavors.
So my pancakes consist of vanilla essence and Hewlett's brown sugar. And for my compot, I used mixed berries, brown sugar, and maple syrup.
Okay, so that compot was still hot if it was the last thing that you were making?
Yes, it was still hot.
Was that an issue when it came to assembling?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Man is happy, the man is chilled, and he's not sweating the small stuff in life, guys.
All right, let's taste.
I'm looking at my plate, and my cream is doing this. It's falling apart.
pancake is quite dense. You've worked on this beautiful compot, and I just wish there was more. Because you can taste the flavor is there, and you made such a beautiful effort with it. I just wish there was just more of it.
I think I know you're trying to save face by saying, you know, leaving the compote while it was hot, mixing with the cream was meant to happen. We all know it really wasn't. I like the vanilla flavor in your pancakes. I think that the concept is great. The bit of blueberry compote that I did get was actually lovely in flavor, and that would have definitely made a difference to the eating experience of this entire dish. I think lots to learn from in this experience. But yeah, a good effort and a good concept.
Yeah, I want to second that. That was unique, impressive. A little bit of salt would have helped that along. But I wanted to judge you on your compote, and I really can't. Struggling to find it. Thank you, Apiwe.
Thank you.
Based on the judges' feedback, I feel like the cream on my cake, it was doing this. I'm feeling like this.
As I'm walking to the judges' table, the nerves are kicking in.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
How are you feeling after this first elimination challenge?
I'm feeling very happy about my dish. I think I could have done better on presentation, but yeah.
Okay, so what would you have done differently if you could have?
I wouldn't have put so much cream on.
Okay. Talk us through all the flavors that we're going to experience.
Okay, so I have a lemon and berry pancake with a mixed berry compote on top, and then obviously, as you can see, the cream. And then on the side, I have a berry bliss, which is just some crushed cranberry juice, and then some berry compote in there with some lemon soda.
And what do we do with that?
You can drink it.
Yeah, a little beverage to go with it. I noticed that your tongulu is missing.
Yes, it didn't sit as I would have liked. It was more sticky than it was crunchy, so I decided not to add it.
Good move.
Yeah. Let's taste.
Let's taste it.
I'm a bit nervous about my presentation. I think taste-wise I'm sorted because I feel like I poured my whole heart into this dish.
Sarah, I'm very impressed with the texture of your pancakes. I must say, I was skeptical. I thought, the dough I'm about to consume here. But no, they were really light, airy, fluffy, and they didn't taste like overly bicarbonated. I think the texture of your compote, really lovely. It is slightly on the sweet side, but I mean, if that's the worst thing I can say, that is a raving review.
I think you said I wish I didn't put so much cream, but I really didn't have an issue with the cream. I actually was quite happy that I could, if I wanted more, to add it. There's actually nothing to fault here. Honestly, when you're gone, I'm going to finish this off quietly.
Yeah, I think this is like a dish that would smash in a cafe.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
It's just very enjoyable. Sarah, this is fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Pull yourself away from it, Gabby. There is more.
Yeah.
There's more to come. Oh, yeah.
Next up, after a tough judging, who will be going home and who will preserve their place in the competition? Whatever your jam, crush it with 100% goodness. Clover, made with love.
For presentation-wise, I've definitely done the best. No one else has come close to mine, but we don't know about taste.
Hello, Isaiah.
Hello.
You were one of the contestants that were very amped to cook by themselves today. How do you feel now after today's session?
I am honestly very proud of my dish. I feel that I did pretty well.
So explain the flavors for us.
It is a bliss with a cream cheese and cottage cheese filling. My compote is mixed berry with a small amount of mint.
Everybody good? Can we taste?
Thank you.
I'm standing here and I'm so nervous. I honestly don't know what they're going to say, but I just pray that I'm still in.
That was ridiculous. That's delicious. That crepe is so light and delicate, like a flower. The acidity, the tartness of your compote. The sweetness was in balance, the mint was subtle but present. Excellent.
Thank you.
Isaiah, there are very few moments where I can't contain my excitement. I pride myself in my poker face, okay? And I lost it. I took one bite. I said, Fritz, are you, telepathically, Fritz, are you tasting what I'm tasting? This is perfect. No notes. Delicious.
Everything was, yeah, just... I have nothing else to say.
This is no accident, and this is more impressive. You did that on purpose. Well done.
Thank you,
Excited for
Isaiah.
Thank you,
Thank
Isaiah.
you, everyone.
Thank you.
Based on the judges' feedback, I was on the verge of crying. I'm not gonna cry on TV.
It shocked me how good it
No,
was.
it caught me off guard.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's like, sure.
Being judged alone for the first time, I'm feeling very anxious. And I just want to hear what the judges have to say about my dish.
How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling excited.
And how are you feeling with your presentation and your flavors? Want to tell us everything that you made?
The flavors is a fruit salad with granadilla, Greek yogurt, fruit scones with strawberry jam cream, and then strawberry jam and cheese with cream.
On that note, let's taste then.
Okay.
Based on the other contestants' dishes, I'm feeling like I'm in the top 4, but we have to wait for the judges' feedback.
I like cheese, and one of those people also like sweet and savory, so I don't have an issue with having cheese in it because I think it's delicious. I do just find the jam is quite thick and just very sweet. I don't actually want to badmouth the flavor because it's actually quite nostalgic and delicious.
Kim, you know when I walked up to your station, you'd just taken out your scones. They looked perfect. They were perfectly baked. They were the perfect color. I'm not sure why you decided to put them back into the oven, because that was a mistake. You dried out your scones completely, and now they're crumbly, and that's not what you want in a scone. You want a tender bite still. For me, your jam, it's become now like a sticky toffee as opposed to a jam. Yeah, great ideas, a little more finessing needed to get it to a better stage.
Yeah, I would have maybe today focused all of my energy on the components that you actually did make and really just like put all your energy and focus and say, how can I bake the perfect scone, make the perfect jam in a beautiful presentation? It's not perfect. That's what I'm saying. Forget about the rest, focus on the task at hand. Okay.
Thank you, Kim.
Based off the judges' feedback, I'm feeling pretty good. I just hope I'm not in the bottom 2 and not going home this week.
Right, contestants, you have officially been through your very first elimination challenge. And I think that deserves a round of applause. Now you know exactly what kind of pressure it takes to stay in this competition.
Standing in front of the judges, I'm feeling very nauseous and not ready to hear what they have to say.
What if they just make a last-minute decision and decide that Sarah's going home today?
So as you know, this is an elimination challenge, which means there's no official winner. There's no Clover pin to hand out, but we do want to acknowledge the dish of the day. One of my top 5 dishes ever in all Taste Masters. It was a showcasing of skill and understanding of food and flavors that I cannot believe was produced in the Taste Master Junior. It was very advanced, even though it was such a simple challenge that we had to execute today. The dish of the day was made with love by Isaiah.
I can't believe it's me. I'm actually so surprised. I'm so proud of myself.
That was remarkable, a remarkable dish. We definitely have a competitor in this game, guys, so watch out.
Congratulations, Isaiah. Well, how do you feel? Whoa!
It's a release right there.
Now, I'm ready to win a real challenge. Bring it on, Taste Master Junior.
Okay, everybody taking a deep breath now, because it's time for the moment where we say goodbye to 2 contestants. A reminder, of course, that this was a double elimination round. So the 2 people who will be leaving the Taste Master Junior kitchen today are Apiwe and Kim. Today's challenge was all about executing the perfect jam or compot and incorporating it into a bake. Unfortunately, Apiwe, there was so little compot in your dish, we couldn't properly judge that element. For you, Kim, your jam was overly reduced, so it just didn't hit the mark. It's always very, very sad to say goodbye. The short time you spent in the Taste Master Junior kitchen, you've shown us some amazing spirit, some incredible talent, and we are sad to see you go. Up here, I'm going to start with you. Any final words you'd like to say?
Thank you for the experience. It's been nice knowing you guys. And yeah.
Kimberly?
Thank you for having me here.
On that note, if you'll say your final goodbyes to your fellow contestants, hang up your aprons and leave the Taste Master Junior kitchen.
I'm disappointed about going home because I thought I'd stay longer to make my parents proud, but I guess I already made them proud by coming here.
I feel bummed because I'm going home this early in the show, and I did try my best to do everything I could to stay.
Next week, there's no time for fudging around in the Taste Master kitchen as the top 10 learn how to make their own gourmet fudge, featuring the popular online confectionery store Oh My Fudge.
Another feel-good production.